up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for me and Roboco chapters 182 through 184. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Bubba Key, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, last time I covered me and Roboco, we were dealing with Akane's extremely creepy brother, who is yeah, that's right, kitty, a siscon. But anyways, let's get to chapter 182 first. See what's in store for us today. We got some good rice all steamed and ready. Yeah! We got it from Roboco's hometown tax refund. Wow, she pays the hometown tax even though she's an order maid? Like, that's interesting. Yeah, not like those yeah, not like those politicians who never pay their taxes. Whoa, quite a statement from Roboco, I swear. Now to dig into this freshly steamed white rice. Hold up there. Steamed white rice of such fine quality needs a certain something, don't it? Right, kitties? I now proclaim the Rice Competition Invitational open, and this chapter is titled Rice and Friends. Oh my god. All Japanese people have their own special favorite thing to have with rice. The Rice Companion Invitational has no prize, but only there can one fight for the pride of one's most beloved accompaniment to rice. So what did everybody bring? Whoever goes first will set the scoring standard, so it'll be hard for them to get a really high score. Like what? Like the M1 Grand Prix? The more the competition progresses, the more your impression fades. It's the one spot everyone wants to avoid. Can I go? Madoka? No way, she's volunteering to go first? Your humble servant just happens to have gotten a little something special from her old man's homeland of Hakata. Your humble what? It's Karashi Mentaiko. She's playing a win. What the hell? Spicy salt. Ooh, spicy salted cod roe. That sounds good, actually. I take the piping hot rice and put the mentaiko on top. Wait a sec. You're putting an entire stick of roe on just one bowl? Can such an extravagance be allowed? And then, no, you can't any further, and I wrap it up in nori. I hate that. The crispy texture meets the blend of spicy heat and umami. If you bring it to your mouth in a fragrant wrap of nori, the rice will disappear in an instant. Truly the mark of a perfect accompaniment. The sheer power it takes to think of nothing of going first, and the absolute confidence which signals such trust in the mentaiko. She has the bearing of royalty. Rice a la Princess Madoka. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was a contest, so I just brought something simple. I didn't bring anything at all. Oh, Chizuru. Rice accompaniment noobs, huh? Well, you can't just show up with something simple and expect to win in this world. Roboco, a second ago, you were about to eat plain white rice. We're competing, but we're not ukum fighting. Anything's fine. What did you bring? Oh, well, I just brought namitake mushrooms. What? I don't have any special way of eating it or anything. I just put on the rice and eat it, but that's why it's so good. Namitake on rice, it's such a classic. It's easy to overlook. The lightly salted flavor goes so well with rice, and that crispy, crunchy texture is just the best. That actually sounds good, I'm not gonna lie. Sandbagging to get the drop on me, huh? You're one tricky customer. All I did was bring some namitake. I'm going next, Ook. Gorilla. No tricks. To really put the rice away, I use pork kimichi, Ook. I don't eat. I'm a Jew. You don't like pork? There's one pork I eat, and that is bacon, or a couple, and pepperoni. That is my bacon limit. Pork kimichi? Does pork kimichi even count as an accompaniment? That's a foul. It was almost a foul. Madoka? And then I just add a little bit of mayo and... You fool! Why would you put mayo on rice? Gorilla Gachi. Poor Kamichi was right on the line between safe and out, but by ignoring the risk and pushing forward, he forced the path open. Gorilla Gachi, a true Iron Man. His rice game is as powerful as he is. I expect nothing less from him, but my Tanjiro soup is no slouch either. Tanjiro? That looks good. Soup of all things? I didn't know that was an option. Having miso soup with rice is as soup as it gets. Yeah, it is. No, not pork. No. No pork in mine. Adding the pork and veggies of Tanjiro to that makes the combination even better. First, I take a bite of steaming rice, then put the Tanjiro up and sip. It's so true! With rice, miso, and pork together, you can't go wrong. It's so easy for me to imagine the tang of the miso and the sweetness of the pork. My poor Kimichi was strong, but it made poor Kimichi into the protagonist. With the Tanjiro, the protagonist is the rice, weaving an intricate harmony with the other components. Maestro Matsuo conducting the orchestra of his rice. So is that everyone? Well, it beat the solid popularity of Mentaiko? Will it be the solid popularity of Mentaiko? The dark horse of Namatake? The overwhelming power of poor Kimichi? Or the perfect balance of Tanjiro? The winner is... Wait just a second. Roboco and I haven't presented our accompaniment for the rice yet. Bondo? What we have rice with is this. An egg! Yes! An egg! An egg over rice? An egg over rice is pretty tasty, but for going last, it's short on impact. For today, I'll be using these too. What are in those bowls? First I'll put the egg over the hot rice, then add shirasu, fresh nori, and Mitsuyu broth, then mix it all up. And you get shirasu nori and egg over rice. Oh my god, that looks so good. It looks so good. I've used cream cheese, katsubushi, and pepper for my egg and rice bowl. That sounds nasty. That looks so good. That does not look good. That sounds nasty. I see. Of all the accompaniments today, only the egg over rice has been changing the flavor of the rice itself, which means it could go with all of the other ingredients too, which is very true. The possible variations are infinite. He's the Yu Darvish of flavor. Bondo commands the full spectrum of egg over rice. In the end, they all look delicious, Ook. I'm gonna put an egg over the poor Kimichi. It goes great with the Tanjiro too. Bon appetit! It's a draw. All right, let's get to 183. Sneak. Roboco being the Sneak King. Is there gonna be a Whopper? Sneak. Who does she think she's fooling? Yeah, Burger King. Who do you think you're fooling with that Sneak King? And this chapter is titled Sneaking in Roboco. All right, I made it. Something's been off about her lately, so I thought I'd follow her. What are you doing in an empty lot in the middle of the night, Roboco? Good thing I made sure to say sneak. Say sneak! To keep anybody from noticing me. You were saying that out loud? Pretty sure that would make your legs make you less stealthy. Roboco's had a bunch of scrapes and bruises lately. I've started wondering if she's keeping something a secret from me. There you are. Easy there. Good boy. That's a bicycle? You naughty boy hiding away in a place like this. So is he a good boy or not? Wait, bicycle? Does that mean... Huh? Roboco, you don't know how to ride a bike? No, why? But you rode a motorcycle in chapter 1, right? Oh, that was just for the bit. I didn't actually ride it. Anyway, it's faster for me to just fly. Well, what about the biker? Oh, no, she wasn't riding a bike either then. She was the bike, technically. It's like, why would I bother riding such an unstable vehicle? That's what she said anyway, so what you doing with the bike? Okay, guess I'll see if I can get as far as Hakone or so today. Hakone? But that's at least 70 kilometers from here. She actually learned how to ride? And now I embark. She fell! Buster! Wait, Buster! Is that the Buster call? That's a big old no. Who's there? Whoops, busted. Master? You saw me. Wait. What are you doing here, Master? It's an empty lot in the middle of the night. What are you doing here? You told me you didn't ride bikes. Nothing. I just thought I'd give it a try, that's all. Maybe it actually bothered her. Well, that's silly. You don't have to hide it. I'll help you. Master, but with your physical abilities, I think it'll be pretty easy. How did you learn how to ride, Master? At first, I didn't use the pedals at all. I just straddled the bike and pushed it along on the ground. I practiced until I got the hang of balancing. I see. Just straddle it and push along the ground. How? Oh, does that say driver? Yeah. Bouncing is pretty tricky. Um, um, Bouncing is pretty tricky. Wait, how did bouncing have anything to do with what just happened? Better than I used to be, honestly. Huh? Really? At first, I split-cleated too. Wait, what does that mean? I think I'm just not very compatible with bicycles. Compatibility, huh? With bicycles, there's this concept of unity of rider and steed. Unity of rider and steed? It's all the way back to horseback riding. You treat the bicycle not as a mere vehicle, but as an extension of your own body. Why not give it a try? I see. Unity of rider and steed. The bicycle, dude, the fucking Roboco Centaur is just. Ugh. The bicycle is an extension of my body. That just makes me think of Captain Tsubasa with the body and the ball. The person pushing the pedals is the engine. The bicycle becomes your limbs, turning that power into forward motion. I am the engine. The bicycle is my limbs. She became the bike! How do I look now? They merged! Too much unity. So, am I riding it? That's a complicated question, honestly. I can move on my own. Looks like I need to use my rider's life energy to do that. I'm just gonna say it. You're talking about rider's high now. So how do I get back to normal? I have no idea. Roboco continued to practice. Bono hardened himself to her suffering and oversaw her training, and yet 3 days later, nope. It says revenge on her face! Roboco, how did you even manage to fall like that? Your head's the only part that's buried. Let's let this go. If you still can't ride after working this hard, maybe you really aren't cut out for it. It's not something you need to get this beaten up over, you know. No, I won't give up. But you can fly. You don't need to ride a bike anyway. You said it yourself. Why would you? Because you gave up on bike touring because of me, didn't you? Aww. I overheard you. Golden Week's almost here. We should all do something together. How about a bike touring trip? Bike touring? We'll pick. Why not just ride Roboco? She could turn into a bike. We'll pick somewhere a good distance away. Make a plan and do all the preparing. With Roboco along, we could camp out overnight too. It'll be fun. That's looking awesome. I know, right? Oh, I don't know if I'm exactly in bike touring shape. Really? My family's got some plans too, so let's think of something else. Sure. You backed out of bike touring because I can't ride a bike, didn't you? I can't allow that. I can't stand the idea of you having one less great memory with your friends because of me. Roboco, which is why I'm going to keep practicing until I can do it. I'm not giving up. Okay then. In that case, I'm going to work you even harder. Master! Aw. Okay, I'm going to take on an even tougher regimen then. You're getting ahead of yourself. Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, shoot. I fell asleep. Sorry, Roboco, huh? Roboco can ride the bike! You're riding! It's amazing you can ride a bike now. I sure can. It was a piece of cake, actually. The reason I was struggling so much was that the reflector on the right side was cracked. I get the feeling that wasn't the problem, but anyway, this means 1 week later, time to set off on our bike tour. Yeah! All right, let's get to 184. So this is the first day of Golden Week. Here we go. Oh, Cabano and the gang are on a bike tour. So this chapter is titled Touring and Roboco. Here's the rest stop. Phew, touring feels great. The weather's good too. This is the Ook and best. And the bikes Matsuo lent us are super fast, Ook. That's because they're roll bikes. So roll bike is a bicycle specifically designed for speed and used in competition. If you've read YOWAMUSHI Pedal, you would know. But also I've actually ridden a road bike. Oh my god, they are a pain in the ass. I hate them so much. Mountain bikes are way better. My dad's really into cycling, so it rubbed off on me. We have a lot of bikes. That's a former rich kid for you. I customized my tour to Roboco to use as a road bike. The components that provided extreme speed were too dangerous, so we took those off. It talks. Oh my god, the bike is important in road racing, but you know that you're second rate if that's what impresses you, huh? What really matters is who's riding it. Why do you say that while you're wearing all the kit? Oh my god. Yeah, altogether it costs about 11,000 yen. But you only just learned to ride last week. I'll do literally anything if it makes me look good to other people. Pretty sure that exact thought process makes you look bad. But it's thanks to Roboco, our long itinerary got the okay. And it's a huge help that she's carrying all our luggage. It sure is. How much farther is it to Serizawa's campground? Oh, we're going to Serizawa's campground. That makes sense. We're more than halfway, I think. From town to the rest stop where we are now is about 30 kilometers. There's about 5 kilometers of comparatively flat road ahead of us. Then about 7 kilometers of... Oh, God, I could not do the flat. Flat is different. Oh, God, uphill, no. No, ma'am. Then about 7 kilometers of descent. Finally, 8 kilometers of climbing at the end. So about 20 kilometers total. Like, downhill is one thing. Flat and downhill is one thing, but no. No, ma'am, I hate going uphill. That is horrible. It's going to be a fun... Going uphill is not a fun route. Plus, once we get there, Serizawa's going to do some barbecue for us. All right, let's get going. Speak of the devil, it's a text from Serizawa. For today's barbecue, I've gotten some ultra-rare, high-grade jewel meat. What? Look, as in the jewel meat? It actually exists. However... given the small amount I have, only the first rider to arrive will be able to eat it. What? Sorry, guys, if there's only a little. Always wear a helmet for safety. I'm not holding back. Use caution when racing on public roads. No hard feelings, okay? And be kind to your friends. In an instant, the promise of jewel meat turned the morning's pleasant touring into a deadly serious road race. The jewel meat will be mine! Roboco was the most novice rider of the tour. She had ridden a road bike for the very first time just the previous day. However, over the 30 kilometers they've ridden so far, she packed on a monstrous amount of experience. Roboco's steel thighs swelled to double their usual size, and a moment after Matsuo noticed them, she had already jumped a serious distance ahead. Yeah! Dude, this art looks great. Soul attack right after the start. This is bad. At this rate, she could clinch it. Bondo, Gorilla. Yes! Yamushi Battle, let's go! Cooperation. Yes! I love that we got it literally says Yamushi Battle here. Yes! I love you so much, Miyazaki. Yamushi Pedal, this is written. When their goal or their opponent is the same, riders can work together even across the borders of different teams. Bondo and Gorilla reacted quickly to form a pace line and thus minimize wind resistance. Miyazaki, this just made my day! Their wordless formation of a pace line in response to the sudden competition put an end to Roboco's solo attack. The failure of the attack ended in the regrouping of the four and the flats. The looming climb to the finish meant it was the group's best interest to protect their energy reserves, or so it seemed. I'm heavier than Matsuo and Bondo. All things being equal, I'll be at a disadvantage in the climb. So here in the descent, I'll get as low as I can to keep my wind resistance down. Lower. By crouching so low that his butt scraped against the back tire, Gorilla's unique form kept his wind resistance to an absolute minimum. Oh, and then he burst into flames! He's on fire! My wind resistance is even lower than when my clothes burn off. Ook, are you still wearing underwear? Gorilla's desperate fireball attack proved effective. He'd successfully opened up a considerable gap. When he entered the final climb alone, that gap was about a minute and a half. This is Ook, it's steep. This is bad. He's already to the climb. At this rate, Ook, I see it. The finish line, Ook. I love this. I love that we have a Yamushi Pedal parody. I love it. Just 100 meters to go. Just to 80 meters. Bondo had lived in the hills of Yamaguchi Prefecture until 2nd grade, where he had ridden in 40-kilometer round trip through the mountain roads every week to buy jump. The young Bondo had lacked raw power, so to climb he needed something else, and that something was overwhelming cadence. Yes! The Yamushi Battle Rails! Let's go! Yes, I'm gonna win! Cycling is the only sport whose intensity means competitors are allowed to eat during competition. Oh, yes. No. Why does Roboco now have, like, the protein bar in her mouth? That aura, Roboco should be in her weaker form now. A little snack shouldn't be enough for her to... I love it! It's not a protein bar, it's a full-on meal! Yes! Miyazaki, you ass! She's eating a freaking lunch set! Apparently, a rider can lose as much as 8 or 9 pounds in a a road race. Are you sure you're not larger than when you started? Yuzaki, the fact that you did this instead of a fucking protein bar makes my life. And the time it took to say, to say that we're down to 20 meters to, 20 meters to go. Oh, Gorilla's pouncing too. 10 meters to go. Now. Yes! Yes! The YOWAMUSHI found Willis! Let's go! I love Roboco! No, I know who Roboco is! Not him! Oh god, not that motherfucker with the tongue on everything! Yes! Roboco's sprinting, Gorilla's descending, Bondo's climbing, but the last laugh belonged to Matsuo Kaniyo, who saved his legs for the final stretch, and his experience and knowledge carried the day. Here's the jewel meat. It looks so good. Lucky. Curse you humans. Here, Roboco, you can have it. Huh? Thanks to you, we were able to do this at all. It's true, you earned it. Thank you, Roboco. So good. She's seriously sparkling. It ended up being the best golden week ever. I love them. I was wondering if we were going to get YOWAMUSHI pedal realness, but we got it. We got YOWAMUSHI pedal. I love that Roboco fucking ate a full lunch instead of the protein bar. That made my life. Oh my god. Yes! Okay, so for those of you that don't know, when we got to Roboco, like, having her tongue sticking out and everything, that was, Akira, Miyazuri, and he is one creepy-ass motherfucker. I love that we got Roboco as Akira. That was great. And the person I was thinking of that, oh god, that ate the protein bar, God, it's gonna drive me nuts. I know it's off the top of my head. I know Bondo was definitely giving very much Onada. Bondo was definitely Onada. I'm kind of torn because I think Matsuo was not giving Minami. Because if Matsuo was giving Minami, which, actually, you know what? I think Matsuo was kind of giving Minami. But the only thing is, though, if Matsuo was giving Minami, like I think he kind of was, there needed to be angel wings. Because that's Minami's thing. He has angel wings. And I'm sad that we did not see angel wings on Matsuo. That really, really frustrates me. Because I think I know which race it is, too. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts, but I know the racer, I know what he looks like, I just can't remember his name. Now I remember who it was Hayato. Hayato is the one that always, when he's riding, he always has like a protein bar in his mouth. That's what Roboco was parodying. I remember now. I was like, I know. I had a feeling I knew who it was. But yeah, oh man. I wish we had a Naruto one. Nah, he was, Gachi wasn't Naruto. Or not, yeah, Naruto. He was not Naruto. Because I know someone's gonna nah, Gachi. You could make the argument that Gachi could have been Naruto. You really could. Who was Gachi parodying? Let me know in the comments. But I love that we had a YOWAMUSHI pedal parody. That really made my life. That made my fucking life. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Roboco content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.